I've noticed that my seedlings are looking kind of dry, so I know that it's time to start watering them. So in this video, we're going to talk all about butt-chugging your plants. Yeah, you heard me right, butt-chugging. What's going on, my plant people? I am the ADHD gardener, where I use gardening, houseplants, and humor as a form of therapy, and we're going to talk all about butt-chugging. I first started hearing about butt-chugging in the houseplant world. That's where I found out what it was. So technically, butt-chugging is basically when you water from the bottom, okay? You're not watering from the top. You're watering from the bottom. So you take a bowl, you take a tray, anything that you can submerge the bottom. This is assuming that you have numerous drainage holes like these grow pots, okay? Luckily, I have a bunch of these because I'm cheap and broke like that, and I save them with every plant that I buy. So I got tons of these. These are just regular grow pots. They're multiple hole ones, multiple sizes. But for the vegetable seedlings, they look like these cells right here, okay? All of these cells got slits in them, and that is what I'm banking on right now, okay? So I'm gonna butt chug these seedlings, and I'm just basically gonna show you how to water your plants. It just sounds funnier saying butt chugging. I just like to say that. That's really funny. You don't have to take out your trays to water your seedlings. However, being that all of my seedlings are in a very cramped place, then it just makes it easier for me to take out the trays and put it in the kitchen. What I have here are my crimson sunflowers that I really love, that I'm trying to plant for the summertime. Those need to get watered. As you can see, I have a tray, so all I gotta do is fill that tray up. And I'm gonna show you how to do that and how to tell when your butt chugging is done. You know, you don't wanna water forever. You don't want your seedlings to stay in water for a long time. So I'm gonna show you when it's done and how to tell that your soil is ready. I'm just taking out one of the cells so you have somewhere to put in the water. All right, so I'm just filling this up. Pick a good temperature, man. Don't put it too cold and too hot. It's not that bad. It's a decent height. It's covering all the bottom of the hole, so I guess I'm happy with that. Better safe than sorry. You can always fill up some more. You can always fill up some more, no problem. All right. Put your tray back in and wait. You can automatically start telling that it's soaking up, because as you can see, I'm starting to get color change. I went from super dry in the beginning to damp. It starts to get a lot darker. You can tell by the color. Dry, really light, moist, damp, a lot darker. So you know that it's getting there. You can automatically start telling. I'm not gonna front, this was pretty fast. All right, but all of these, I have noticed something. Notice how these are all dark and these two are dry. And this is not even damp because of the bottom. This is only damp because of the top. It's splashed on it. These two trays don't have any seeds. Notice that my tags are blank because I have not put any seeds on them yet. It hasn't really sucked up any water. Notice they're still pretty dry. I mean, they're slowly, but damn, that is really slow. You can definitely tell that organic life is here, because wow, look how fast that soaked up. Now you can really kind of tell, how you can tell is just by kind of pressing on the soil. Is it moist? Sometimes you can really tell that it's done is if you get like that, that moisture. You see it? You see what I'm doing? You see that extra water that's in that soil? That means you know you're done. Yeah, this has to come out. This is very, very saturated. So this is time to come out already. That was fast. See, now this one feels definitely a lot drier. However, it's doing the water thing. You can see it, so it's time to come out. All right. These are my artichokes. They're finally sprouting. This is year 2 that I'm going to try my artichokes. I've noticed the ones without the roots do not soak up water. Look at that difference, okay? This is my dill, and this is not doing squat. So this you may have to kind of water from the top, being that there is no plant life in here, not even a seed. This is not going to soak up anything. It's going to take forever. So these two I don't really care about, because obviously there's nothing growing in them. But notice roots and seed life is totally soaking up that water. So now I would take a tray out. So this one, now mind you, this tray is a little awkward, so it may be best to just leave this one right here and let it soak up. Being that this one is a lot larger, this is going to take a lot more time to soak up. If you have a pot, you know, something small like this, and you're butt chugging from the bottom, you can still tell it may take a lot longer, being that these pots are a lot larger than little seedling trays, but it still works out the same way. As you can see, this one here is getting there, still dry, but it is definitely getting damp in some places. Now, when I dump this, I normally take one of these trays out to dump from the corner. Ooh, this is why you're not supposed to put a lot of water in these trays. Then you won't have to do this. You can always put less. Definitely you can put less and then let it just kind of naturally soak up as it is. Either way you do it. If you dump it because you have too much water, or you water it just enough where you're still going to have some water in it, but just a little bit in there. Either way, you're going to have water on the bottom of the tray. You're not going to get every droplet out of it. Trust me, it will dry up though, because under them lights, for 15, 16 hours a day, it will dry up. One tray down, 2 more to go. I hope you learned a little something about butt chugging your plants, aka watering your plants, basically from the bottom, not from the top. We use this all the time when it comes to seedlings and baby seeds, because watering from the top is just a disaster if your seeds have not really fully germinated yet. Now that you know a little something about it, now you can enjoy the butt chugging humor that you hear every now and again from gardeners. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. I really appreciate it. It does help me out. And also, if you want to see more videos and content like this on gardening, houseplants, and humor, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I drop a video every week and every now and again in between. You can catch me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook every day, all the time, and we can get personal, we can laugh, all these things. So on that note, I want to thank you guys for chilling with me. Until the next video, until the next episode, peace and love.